a different type of video, but I'm just gonna literally talk about what I'm working in this video. So this is a chest and back session. Obviously starting off with a bit of bench, but didn't go heavy. People ask how I set up on bench. So before, I normally engage my lats and then pull myself up to engage on the bench. When I'm on the bench now, so what I was doing is, I think I was doing 4 sets of 10, or just pushing until I could try and push out that last rep without really having a spotter. Didn't want to go heavy, just kind of wanted to start off the session with a good weight. Switching to a bit of a chest press, obviously converging, because my gym doesn't have the machine that I would need to do proper chest press. This was a pretty simple, just on 42 kilo, 4 sets of God sets, pushing till I can't do anymore. Hence by the concentration in my face and the whole agony of the pain of the workout. If the workout isn't hurting, it's not doing it correctly. You have to train with intensity to see changes. This is one of my favourite machines to get a pump as you can build. Switching to a bit of cable sweeps. That I don't know what the proper name is, but I call it sweeps. I do about 8 sets of this superset. I do these cables until I start to feel it in both of my upper chest. Once it becomes a bit difficult or it's starting to really hurt, I'll switch to a 1-arm cable. So this obviously was trying to push that last one. When I switch to the 1 arm, I have the opposite arm behind my back to just purposely guide that whole chest, the front of that chest up. So just straight sweeps, try and get that explosive motion. This was my last set, so I was pretty gassing. The form isn't the best, to be fair. But do as many as you can on 1 arm and then switch to the next arm and do as many as possible. Again, train with that intensity so you're able to push and get that good pump and good feel in your chest, as well as anything else, as if you were to do any other exercise. It's just the way of building and creating. This is convergent lat pull down. This has become one of my favourite machines to use for back day. This is 73 kilo of just doing it till failure. Hence why 1 arm I can do a bit more, with the left arm I can't do as much. Just pushing it until I generally feel that stretch in my lats. I try and do it a bit slower, but this weight was ridiculous. It was my last set as well, so I just wanted to see how heavy I could actually lift on this, so then I know that I've got kind of a guidance, which is never a bad thing to do. This is obviously the left side doing the same thing, slow on the way down. Normally, if you can't do any heavier, I try and do partials, just so you're still working that muscle and building and growing. These clips are from another day, so this is actually just from yesterday, to be fair. Just simple cable flies on the higher one. I felt really good doing this. I looked good. I look a lot slimmer than what I normally look. I felt good. It felt good on the chest. Should normally do it a bit slower, but that's the difference. Now what I've done here is I've stepped back to just purposely stretch and bring the lower chest back to try and work the lower chest in the middle of the chest as well, and then come out and try and do some sweeps. My form wasn't the best. I was just trying to see if this was going to do any difference, because it's my first time trying to properly do the higher sweeps. And then I stepped back to do it again, and it was just way too much, so I just stopped there. And this was the same convergent chest press that I had before, but me and my gym bro, Pewee, we did 3 reps on a weight and then hold for 3 seconds. It was brutal. This was at 45 kilo, and it puts that tension on the upper chest. No matter where you set the seat, put the pain on the upper chest and the tries as well. It gets a lot harder, and then once it starts to get harder, we'll hold for 5 seconds to give that little bit of a rest, but still have that tension. It's a brutal way to grow your chest, and it's also good if your gym bro is pushing you at the same time, especially if you're struggling. It's best to push each other. Hope them exercises help anyone if you want to start doing different things on chest and back. Obviously I've got more back stuff, but sometimes I do forget to record. I'll probably record some more stuff during the week and then do another video like this. Is obviously a different type of video. This is obviously just me flexing with some of the flexes I've tried to perfect. This is obviously how I look on the 4th day of the cut, but this is just a different video if you ever need like different exercises or different stuff that you can do with your gym bro to push yourself. But one thing I want to talk about ending the week on this Friday, making sure you finish the week strong. So a brilliant quote I seen yesterday off Alex Eubank was, compromise will kill your it was something like comparison will kill your joy. And it's so true. If you compare yourself to other people in the gym, and there may be a guy that's bigger, more ripped, you are gonna end up being miserable. That's why you've got to grow and keep working on your craft. Hope you enjoy the video. If so, give it a like and subscribe.